Hey, so this is part one of many of how pulmonary embolism changed my life. June of 2024, my heart feel like it was literally about to pop out my chest. I just thought this was going to be my last day. I closed the window and I remember there was a white dove sitting on my window. And I thought that was quite odd because I had never seen a white dove sit on my window. I mean, I seen pigeons, but not a white dove. So I was like, oh, this is for real. I don't think I'm coming back to this apartment. And how I felt. I never felt my heart beating so fast in my life. And called 911. Got to the hospital. And I don't even remember, to be honest, I don't even remember the ambulance. I mean, I was in the ambulance, but I don't even remember, like, how, like, if my oxygen was low. Like, I don't remember. Like, I don't remember. And so I got there, and they took a blood test, and in my head, I'm like, well, I'm going home. So the doctor said, you know what? We need to take a CAT scan. I said, okay. They took a CAT scan. The doctor came. He sat down, and when he sat down, I was like, oh my gosh, I am dying. For sure. That's what I thought. He said, this is not the news we want to hear. But we found 2 blood clots in your lungs. I heard him. I saw his lips moving, but I didn't hear him. It's like my body went into shock. He said, you okay? I said, yeah. But I wasn't okay. But I heard him, but I didn't hear him. So he said, okay, we're gonna need to admit you, and then we're gonna start you on the IV, the blood thinners through the IV. They started that. The doctors from down upstairs came from upstairs. I mean, that's from upstairs came downstairs to the ED, emergency room. And they explained to me what was going on, and they explained to me that it may not work. And I can't remember at the time if I had my period, but I just remember them saying, we're going to try this. If it doesn't work, we're going to have to try something else. So that scared me. Okay, that scared me. By myself, thinking I was going to go home, called my mother, called the people I needed to call just in case I don't leave the hospital. Did that. I was in the ER pretty much. I was in the ER pretty much all night. all day. I didn't go upstairs until the next morning. And I just remember, because I was by myself. My mother and sister did come to the emergency room. And I remember being so sick. I could barely talk. I just remember they were there, but I could barely even like function. Because I'm just kind of thinking back, because I remember I was like, they were talking, but I was barely like there. Like, but I do remember I just felt like God was with me. I knew that God was with me. I just felt like his love. Like, girl, I'm here with you. Even though you're by yourself, I just felt like his presence. And so I remember the nurses being so nice to me. So nice. And then I remember times when they were like, you okay? And I'm like, I'm okay. And then I was telling them that, they found a clot in my lungs. I mean, they know that they were nurses, right? And I remember going upstairs. And I'm not even sure. I hope I'm not repeating myself. I remember going upstairs and... Ooh. Oh my gosh, I meant to pause it. And I didn't pause it. I was just pause it, so because I'm coughing, it did whatever. So, going upstairs and a doctor just being so thorough. But it was also like overwhelming because I hadn't been to the hospital in many, 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 many years. And when I was admitted to the hospital, it was planned. It was surgery when I have 21 fibroids removed from my uterus. But I just remember everybody being so nice to me. Everybody, but you got that one nurse. And hold on, my nose. I gotta blow my nose. And clearly my heart, it affected my heart. Well, I mean, at the time. And I remember being on a heart monitor, 2 IVs, both arms. So it's like, I got this going on, that going on, this going on. It was a lot. But again, I thank God for God being there with me. And the doctor was like explaining to me everything about the side effects, about being on blood thinners, and how you bleed. Real places, like when I brush my teeth, it was for the blood. Yeah, sometimes your leg swells for no reason, just swells. And I remember that I just knew it was gonna change my life from there. I mean, the hell I went through this year, the past couple of years, with being sick, going in and out the emergency room, being admitted more than... It's a lot. I'll explain in the other parts. But I want to say what the, you all say, I'm grateful to be alive.